we are gonna ruffle some feathers with this one. Because if you're a health professional, if you're anything like I was, you're telling your class, ooh, omega-3 fatty acids, greatest in the land. Omega-3, anti-inflammatory, all the heart healthy benefits, all the health benefits, blah bitty blue bitty blow. But what if for some people's body chemistry, these health claims are not even close to being true? After all, there was a time when they told us that smoking was healthy. Oops. So just keep in mind that there is no diet or supplement or even substance that is beneficial for every person to increase their intake. Like not even water. That's pretty crazy, right? But if a person has a really low levels of mineral in the system and they start chugging water because everybody says, hey, water's healthy, you gotta drink more water. They're chugging this water and they're washing away the small amount of mineral that they have, and they can increase issues like depression and anxiety and fatigue and all kinds of other problems. So if there is no substance that's right for every person, why do we feel like everybody should be pounding omega-3 fatty acids like they're candy? Also, make sure your clients know candy. Not really healthy. So if you've been telling all your clients to pound a bunch of omega-3s, it's really time to understand all of the issues that can go wrong by increasing omega-3 use. You don't want to miss this.
TC Hale is not a doctor and does not claim to be a doctor or licensed in any type of medical field. Don't be an idiot and use anything heard on the show as medical advice. This information should be used for educational purposes only, and you should contact your doctor for any medical advice. Now get off me.
If you're a health pro, go down to the comments section now and let us know what issues you see clients improving when they increase their omega-3 intake. Because there's probably going to be a lot of them. And to understand why omega-3s can be so beneficial for some people and so problematic for others, we really need to understand the natural circadian rhythm of the body. So it was Dr. Emanuel Revici who helped us understand that the body has this natural circadian rhythm at the cellular level. And when this rhythm is altered, or a person can get stuck on one side of this rhythm, it can create a wide variety of significant health issues. So the way that it happens is, at the cellular level, our body is either always in a catabolic state or an anabolic state. Now, the body should be in a more catabolic state at the cellular level during the day when we're more active. This is a state where the body is really better at creating energy and breaking down tissues so that they can be rebuilt and renewed. Now, at night, our body should move into the anabolic state, which is our rest and repair state. This is where the body is really good at sleeping and rebuilding and repairing all those tissues so that the body can last more than a week and a half. So you can see that both of these states are appropriate, both of them are beneficial. The problem is that some people, for a wide variety of reasons, can get stuck in one state or the other. Or maybe they lean way too far on one state. And when that's the case, being stuck in one state can create a wide variety of health issues, and some of them are very significant. Like, let's say, for example, a client is stuck in this catabolic state most of the time. If they're leaning way too catabolic, we often see issues like chronic diarrhea, insomnia, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, and a whole lot more. So these are some big problems that someone can have just because they're stuck in this state. Now, here's the issue. Omega-3 fatty acids happen to be the most pro-catabolic supplement that there is. It's very pro-catabolic. It works so well that when we have clients that are dealing too far over on this anabolic side and they're creating health issues from being stuck in this anabolic state most of the time, we used to give them omega fatty acids. We'd give them omega-3s and say, here, have a bunch of these, and it helped correct that imbalance and pull them further over into this catabolic state. So that can be very beneficial, but what about if someone's already stuck in this catabolic state? What if they're there most of the time and now they're going to start pounding these omega-3 fatty acids? They're going to push them even more into that state. Now, is that throwing gas on the fire? Yeah, it's kind of like throwing fishy smelling gas on the fire. One of the worst examples of this is when the medical world is telling all the type 2 diabetics that they need to be taking a whole bunch of omega-3 fatty acids. Now, there's been new studies out now that show that this really is not beneficial for type 2 diabetics, but new information will often take 20 or 30 years to catch up to the mainstream, and the damage is done. There's a lot of type 2 diabetics out there that are eating omega-3 fatty acid, fish pills, and all this kind of stuff all the time. So the reason this can be really problematic is because there's a lot of studies that have shown that these omega-3 fatty acids can push a person more insulin resistant. So you have a type 2 diabetic that's already insulin resistant, and now they're making that problem worse. They're pushing themselves more insulin resistant by taking these omega-3 fatty acids. This also can be a really big problem for cardiovascular issue patients. Now, what goes on is they say, hey, this is anti-inflammatory. And it really has been shown that these omega-3s have some anti-inflammatory properties. The problem is they can create more inflammation in the long term. If a person is taking omega-3s to deal with inflammation, but those omega-3s are pushing them more insulin resistant, now their body has to make more insulin to deal with the amount of glucose that they're eating, and that high levels of insulin are pretty much the most inflammatory thing that we know about. So they're taking an anti-inflammatory that's making more inflammation down the road. That would be like using a bowl to warm up your china shop. Bowls put off a lot of heat. So what if the heater goes off in the middle of winter in your china shop? Well, I'm just going to bring a bull in here, and his body heat is going to warm this place right up. Everybody's like, oh yeah, your customers, oh, this is warm in here. But this bull has smashed all of your inventory. So I don't really have anything I can buy. He also knocked me over, and my glasses fell off, and they got smashed, and I can't see. But I am warm. I don't think I can use this Groupon for anything, but I am warm. So you can see that a lot of people are using the wrong solution that's really just creating more trouble. More confusion sets in because there really are a lot of health issues where someone can take omega-3 fatty acids and see a lot of improvement. Issues like depression and anxiety and ADHD and tachycardia issues. And the problem is that these are all issues that we usually see in people that are dealing with an anabolic imbalance, the imbalance in the opposite direction. So it's not that the omega-3 fatty acids are magic and they fix this issue, so let's just have everybody take them to fix all issues. They're not magic, they just helped improve an imbalance that was creating a health issue. So by balancing the body out, those issues just improve. So you can see it's not about having all your clients just take omega-3s just because all the cool kids are taking omega-3s. We really got to look at the body chemistry and understand what's going on before we're going to know what's right for that client. So we like to teach health professionals how to help their clients run simple self-tests at home with tools that they can pick up at like a pharmacy or a health food store. And that can help you teach your clients how to figure out where their body chemistry is so they know the steps that are going to be right for them and their unique bio-individuality. I walk through the process of how to do all this stuff in my book, Health Pro Results. Now this book's available on Amazon, but I'm going to put a link below this video where you can download it for free. And you'll get the whole book for free, and it'll walk you through how to do that with your clients. In our Bio-I membership, we also have courses that you can give away to your clients or sell to your clients, and you keep all the money you make when you sell any courses to your clients. But these courses walk your clients through how to do these self-tests and how to understand what imbalances may be going on and steps they can take to improve it. So just know that that's available, but you can learn everything you need to know in the free book that we'll put the link in the description below. Let us know if there's other topics you want us to cover, and I can't wait to hear about your results.